rolling, probably catch up to me one day. But for now, you can see me headed down that runway, run.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Hardbody Ty, and for today's video, I gotta get more in the habit of looking right at you. For today's video, I want to talk about a subject that I've talked about quite a few times on this channel, man. But I enjoy talking about stuff like this because it's kind of funny. Everybody, first of all, let me just say this. Everybody is different. That's the point of this video. Everybody's mindsets, opinions, views on things are different. So never go into certain things with the impression that you have to do something a certain way to please somebody. Live, be yourself, be happy. Now, that being said, if you see the title of the video, you kind of know where I'm going with this. It's a question I got from a subscriber. I haven't answered subscriber emails in videos in quite a while. I usually reply by email, but I haven't done it in videos in a while. And I really got to get back in the habit of hammering out videos because I got called out on it by a friend of mine the other day. And so we're going to start doing videos again. Anyway, question was asking, like I said, I've answered it before, but why not? Let's do it again. Do girls like muscles? Do girls like dudes with big muscles? Let me say that, big muscles, the bodybuilder types. Do women like your bodybuilders, your physique competitors, guys with all the gains in the gym, the big wide backs, big huge chests, big shoulders, big biceps, big legs? You know, do women really, really want that in a man? Is that attractive? First of all, let me say this. I am not a woman. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm pretty much all man over here, okay? Now, with that being said, I can't really tell you what a woman wants or desires or what she's attracted to. I know what I do for myself and my girl likes it, but hey, you may I may walk up to somebody else and it's not attractive at all. So with that being said, you can't, there is no one thing fits all for all women, just like all men are not attracted to the same thing. I like certain things that maybe my homeboys or maybe my brother may not like. We all have different desires. Different things that attract us. I personally like thick women. Some dudes like thin women. Some dudes like big women. Some dudes like small women. Everybody likes different stuff. But to answer your question directly, do women like guys with muscles? In my experience, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of story about myself here. Why not? I haven't done a video in a long time. Let me talk about me. Okay. In my experience, I was a guy who always liked working out. Now, I'm not big. I'm not the biggest dude. Now, I mean, even if you look at me on video, I got a little muscle, but I'm not huge. Especially if you met me in person, I'm not huge. And thanks to boxing, I've been getting a little bit smaller. But I'm not stressing it. I ain't tripping. I can always get my gains back. But anyway, I was always a guy who worked out. Always loved doing push-ups ever since I was a little kid. I always did these things not to attract women, but because I watched a lot of cartoons. I was inspired by the characters, a lot of Dragon Ball Z, a lot of, just TV shows that kids watch growing up. Superman, Batman. I wanted to look like the guys that I enjoyed reading and watching. Like, I wanted to look like them. And it's the same way a lot of bodybuilders get started in the industry. They see Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator. They see these guys on TV, Lou Ferrigno's, and they want to look like the guys that inspire them to do whatever it is they're doing. For most of us, it does not start with a desire to attract women. But again, I'm not trying to knock anybody. There are guys out there who do get in the gym because they say, hey, I want to look more manly. I want to look more masculine. I want to have a certain energy about myself when I step into a room, a certain presence. Maybe that's a better word. And they feel women are more attracted to that. And some women are. Some women are. There was times where I didn't necessarily, I can't ever say outright I got attention for my physique. I never really had a girl walk up to me and say, oh my God, I want his body. Well, I'm lying. That's damn sure a lie. That has happened. I've had women walk up to me about my physique. But it was never like, that was never the opening thing. It was never like, oh, stop whatever you're doing. Look at this guy's body. Usually it came as a result of people following me, people being around me, or if I was like at the beach or at a pool, then I would get comments. Or, if I walked up to a woman and I would speak to her, she could kind of see like, okay, I could tell you work out a little bit. That's usually how those interactions happen. So to the guy that messaged me, he told me he had issues with confidence and He doesn't know how to speak to women and things like that. And that could be a whole nother video for a whole nother time. We're just going to stick to the fitness side of it. Do what you're going to do for you. If you want big muscles, if you want to get huge, if you want to get ripped, by all means, man, go at it. Get as big as you can get. Go on a nice, good, solid, clean bulk. Gain you some pounds. Keep pounding away at the weights. Get swolled up on them. But if you're doing it to impress a girl, you may be upset, man. I'm just telling you straight up. You may find yourself disappointed because the day and age we live in, and like I said, I can't speak for women because I'm not a woman. I don't know what they like. But I'm just telling you off of experience, what I've seen, what I've heard, what my followers tell me and things like that. A lot of women don't like really, really big guys. Like they like big, and it's the ironic thing. Women actually like big dudes who aren't necessarily fitness big dudes. They like what they call teddy bears. They like your dad bod, kind of chubby, you know, down to earth dudes. They don't like these guys that go in the mirror and got 32 muscles in their shoulder popping out. Like they don't like that, to be honest with you. I'm being funny, but I'm being for real. A lot of women don't like that. They say it's too big, it's too muscular. And I'm gonna tell you something else, and I'm not a woman again. A lot of women don't like that because a lot of women have, some women, let me not say a lot, some women I've dealt with have issues with their own bodies. They feel, they don't feel as attractive. And the last thing they want is a guy who's always in the mirror, flexing and posing, being a diva. Look at my back, look at my arms, look at my chest, look at this, look at this, look at this. And it's like, okay, are you trying to outdo your girl, or are you just, so you have to make sure your reasons for doing what you're doing are 100% for you. And like I said, when I work out for myself, whenever I post pictures, it's to motivate others. It's to show others my progress. But for the most part, it's for me. I don't work out for nobody else. No one's paying me to work out, you know. I am paid to train, to coach, to motivate, to inspire. And these are things I would do for free. I love what I do for a living. But it's never to impress a girl. If my girl dumped me, I wouldn't go back in the gym and get harder in the gym, get bigger for another. Get harder, that didn't sound right. Get bigger to get more women. That's not how it works. So whatever you're doing in the fitness game, whatever it may be, if you don't jump on steroids for a girl, don't do something drastic to get more women. Like, do you want more money? That's just like this. It just sounds like something that a lot of these guys like to do. They think by getting bigger muscles, you're gonna get more women or attract a different type of woman. And you may be shocked to find out that's not true at all. Have some charisma about yourself. Learn how to talk to women. Learn how to talk to strangers in general, not just women. I found this out from somebody who used to not be the most confident person in the world. If you can carry a conversation with a complete stranger about anything, that's one good gift I have. I can talk about anything with anybody, except politics and religion, but we're not going to get on that. Just about anything with anybody, and it's gotten me pretty far in life. I've been able to network and build connections like that. If you can do that, you can talk to any woman, you're going to be okay. And that doesn't matter if you're as skinny as a twig or if you're as big as a tree trunk. If you can have the gift of gab and you got some kind of confidence, you're going to be fine. So keep lifting your weights. Again, do what you do for you. Like I always tell you, the advice is free. Hustle is sold separately. Hit my email and put it at the bottom of the screen. I miss you guys. Holla at your boy.